Hi everyone! Today it's time to experiment. I will show you a couple of new things when it comes to painting mugs. First off, I will sketch directly on the surface of the mug. Then I will show you a new batch of porcelain paint. And finally, I will try out some makeup brushes together with my regular paint brushes. So let's get started and make a mug with a tiger today. This pinkish mug has a matte surface which will allow me to use a pencil to sketch in my design this time. I will be drawing with a special pencil meant for paper, metal and glass uses. You can also treat it as a wet medium in a similar way you would use watercolors. But I will use it dry and sketch only very lightly with minimum lines that allow me to see proportions well as I paint later on. Depending on your mug's surface, you may be able to sketch with regular pencil as well. The softer your pencil is, the easier it will be to draw with it, but at the same time it will leave more lead particles that may get into your paint and create an appealing speckling effect, as if dirt or dust got trapped underneath, and you don't want that. So once I am happy with the way the proportions turned out, I try to clean and remove everything from the surface that is not absolutely necessary. You can use Q-tips for this and some rubbing alcohol or dish soap. Avoid using your fingers for removing the lead particles at this point, as oils from your hand may affect how well the paint bonds to the mug. It didn't matter while sketching, and I used my fingers to make some corrections for the nose and eyes of the tiger, but once it's time to clean everything up, I had to be a bit more thorough. Let's have a look at the paints I got for you today. This is a different brand to the one I used previously, and you may notice the consistency is a bit less thick, which allowed me to create some lovely details on the tiger's fur on this mug. Other than that, you also bake it in the oven at a lower temperature and a bit less time. This paint is supposed to be dishwasher safe as well, but since it's the first time I am using it, it is still to be seen. I wanted to use a matte and chalk paint for the tiger and glossy for the background to create more interest, but also texture that will be pleasant to touch when you are holding the mug. I am also going to paint a border around the whole illustration with a shimmery paint. I couldn't decide between gold or pink shimmer, but I think I chose well in the end. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. I just like to share the knowledge I get from trying out different things. Speaking of trying out different things, I will also experiment with makeup brushes in this video. I mostly want to use my regular paintbrush for the background, but I want to paint the tiger using this square eyebrow brush and some fine detail nail brushes. Since this paint is thinner, I believe I will be able to achieve a really nice fur effect. So let's watch how it all works out in practice. I will leave you to it, enjoy the video, and see you back at the reveal. Okay, I'm back, and I have to say I am really pleased at how everything came together in this project. The new paint, together with makeup brushes, really took this tiger to the next level. I'm quite certain I will incorporate more and more makeup gadgets in my mug painting. You might have noticed the dotting tool specifically is something I used in the past, or blending sponges as well. Let me know if there is some other makeup tool I should try in my next project. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as Tiger would say, TTFN, ta-ta for now!